Hi, this is Nathan Tintle. In this Learning Goal video, we're going to talk about how to anticipate the center of the null distribution. We will use the rock, paper, scissors example. The center of the null distribution will be the value of the null hypothesis parameter. Let's take a look at the applet and talk about this a little bit more. When we simulate using the applet, we have simulated 1,000 samples of size 12. If we click on the Summary Statistics button, we can see that the mean is close to 4. This makes sense because 1/3 of 12 is 4. If we change the x-axis to be the proportion of successes, you'll see that the center is right at 0.33. So, the center of the null distribution will be equal to the parameter value if the null hypothesis is true, if you're using the proportion of successes on the x-axis. If you're using the number of successes, or the count, then it will be equal to the probability of success times the sample size. One word of caution about this: make sure that you're consistent. Using proportions or using counts, either one is usually fine. Just make sure you're using the same thing throughout the problem. So if you're going to use proportions from the get-go, use it when you're looking for the center, when you're computing the p-value. Similarly with count. And one more quick note: while the count is typically sort of thought of as easier to use, the proportion is actually used more commonly in practice. So while the first few examples in the textbook use count, we shift to proportion quite quickly and use that for the remainder of the book.